everybody tell me what combination of numbers they got to work. What combination of numbers are going to work here? Ooh, look at these hands up. I love it. All right, Caitlin, what do you think?
7, 1, and 1, 4.
Okay.
I just flip it.
Yeah, okay, so when you went through your first set and nothing worked, flip it, right? You gotta flip it. So 7 and 1, 1 and 4. Now, if you have that flip-flop and you did 1, 7 here and 4, 1 here, no, if both of them are flipped, you're okay. Okay? All right, so now what will my factors then be? What will my factors look like here? What would I write? Anybody besides James and Ben? Those are okay, what do you got?
7p plus 1, and then 1p plus 4.
Okay, so in this case, we've got the 7 and the 1 are our front numbers, right? And then 1 and 4 are our back numbers. Okay, now just double check. Like I said, it can be off to the side or whatever. You can do it and erase it, but double check that you are good to go before you start solving. Okay, make sure it gets you where you need to go. Okay, so now if I look at that, does this look like it's probably going to get me here?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. So like I said, you can do it, and then if you want to erase it or whatever, that's fine. But just make sure you're good before you start solving, okay? All right, so now, Ellie, what's my next step here going to be once I figure out, yes, these are my factors?
7p plus 1 equals 0, and 1p plus 4 equals 0. Then you get p equals negative 1 over 7, and p equals negative 4.
Nice job. Really nice job. Okay, so on this one, guys, keep in mind that she did subtract the 1 over. She didn't go through all the steps. She subtracted 1 and got negative 1, and then divided by the 7. That's how she did 1/7. Okay? All right, does anybody have a question on number 2? Okay, on number 3. All right, let's walk through the first few steps here. Okay, Malcolm, tell me what we're going to do here first.
6x 3x squared.
Okay, you can do that, all right? So we've got 0 equals, so he's going to go ahead and kick this to this side and get negative 3x squared, and negative 15x, and a negative 18. Now, I talked about this. We want this front number to be positive, all right? How can we make that happen since he chose to move it that direction? What can we do? Chloe? Okay, close. Is there something bigger than a 1? 3. Okay, so in this case, let's divide by negative 3. Pull out a GCF. Okay, you can take a 3 out of all those. Okay? So you'll get x squared plus 5x plus 6, right? All your signs have to change because you're pulling out that negative. Is everybody okay with that? Okay? All right, so now we've got a 1 in front, don't we? Yay! That means this one's not as hard, right? We don't have to worry about making a big list of factors. So we just need to figure out factors of 6 that give us 5. Okay, well 1 times 6 and 2 times 3. Which one of those will get a 5?
2 times 3.
2 times 3. Okay.
Wait, you could do both, but
No, because it's all positives.
Wait, I did it a different way.
What do you mean you did it a different way?
Like I added over the 15x and the 18.
That's fine. Then you should have pulled out a 3 instead of a negative 3 because your whole problem would have been positive.
Oh, I didn't pull anything out.
Yeah, you have to pull GCF. Okay, anybody else have a question on that so far? Where we're at, what we're doing? Okay. Okay, so now I've got 0 equals negative 3. What are my 2 factors, Peyton, here going to look like?
2 and 3.
2 and 3?
I don't know.
What do we write inside your parentheses?
X1.
Okay, x
Oh.
plus, good. So x plus 2, and then what will your second one be? You're right with 3. X plus 3. There you go. All right. So if there are 2 and 3, you're going to get x plus 2, x plus 3. Okay? Now again, set all your parts equal to 0. So 0 equals negative 3, 0 equals x plus 2, and 0 equals x plus 3. Okay, now 0 equals negative 3. Is this going to work out so well?
No.
No, we don't worry about it. Like I said, that's going to come. Okay, we're going to get there. Okay, so what do we get for this guy right here? -2, so x equals -2. What about the second guy? And -3. Okay, all right, does anybody have a question on that?
No.
All right, flip over on the back. Oh, wait, equations can't be prime. Do not write prime for anything. Equations are always pretty much solvable for the most part, okay? The ones that for some reason we wouldn't be able to solve because they're not factorable, I will show you what we're gonna do here in another like week, we can have, whatever, okay? So, all equations will get answers for right now, okay? Don't put prime for anything, okay? That's not an option in equation world, okay? All right, flip over the back. Okay, we're throwing discus. Do we have any discus throwers in here?
My mom coached this.
Yep, I know your mom was discus. Anybody else? Anybody throw on the track team or anything? No? Anybody used to throw? Yeah, a couple of you? Okay. All right. Okay, so then those of you who know what a discus is, it's kind of like a really heavy frisbee. Symmetrical on both sides though, okay? All right, and you just take it and launch it in the air, and whoever gets it the farthest is the winner. Yay, okay? All right, so one of the things we're going to kind of pick up today, you guys, this is their equation for this particular problem. I will usually give you this equation, okay? But I want you to kind of understand where some stuff's coming from here. If I write this, go ahead and start writing. -16t squared plus vt. This is where we were at yesterday, okay? So we have h, I gave this to you on your homework, okay? And what did v represent yesterday? Velocity. So in this case, the discus is being thrown at 38 feet per second or whatever our label is, okay? So this is our velocity. Okay, what was h?
Height.
Height. Now we're going to change up just a little bit. This is going to be your finish height. Okay, finish height. So where does it land or where does it get caught at or whatever? Okay? What does t mean?
Time.
Time. Hopefully we know that one. Okay? Now, the only new thing they're going to put in now is they're going to tack on a back number. Okay? So this 5, it's really the lettering is h sub 0. Okay? Does anybody know what like a sub 0 usually kind of means? Sciencey? It's like, okay, it's the start height. Start. Okay? Initial height. Okay? So this is our start height. Okay, and that should hopefully make sense. On discus throwing, we are not going to start at the ground level. It's not a golf ball, all right? So we are going to be starting, in this case, how far above ground? 5 feet, okay, which should make sense. If we are throwing a discus, that would be a good release point around 5 feet, depending on your height, okay? So in this case, the first question here says, what was the initial height of the disc? 5 feet, okay, so that's our answer to the first part. Okay. Okay, after how many seconds does the discus hit the ground? Okay, so now given this formula right here, what are you going to do when we're told hits the ground? So that equals 0, right? We should know ground by now. We worked on it. This will be the third day we've seen it in a row. Okay, so down here, you're going to get 0 equals -16t squared plus 38t plus 5. Is everybody okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, is there a GCF between all 3 parts?
No.
No. What do I want to do though if I got a negative out front?
Make it positive.
Pull a -1, okay? I'm telling you, you're going to want to do that. It'll make the problem easier for you. So pull out a -1 and get 16t squared minus 38t and then minus 5. You know you were snoring, right?
And I was like,
That's
like.
Okay. All right. So now that we've got this positive, what would be our next step? Okay. So start listen factors. So 16, 1 times 16, 2 times 8.
4 times 4.
Yeah. And then we'd have 1 times.
5.
Okay. Now we ran out of time, but you do outside, inside. You just do what we did on the front side. Okay.
What's our homework?
All right. Homework is up on the board here.